Hello. Today, we'll be walking you through how to configure and manage multiple lease components at the contract level in Nakisa Lease Management. This functionality helps accurately map payment terms to distinct lease components, assign cost centers, and ensure accounting compliance. Hi, I'm Simon, the System Administrator. In this video, we'll demonstrate how to manage multiple lease components under a contract in Nakisa Lease Management. I'll begin by enabling the visibility setting in the admin section. Then, Tracy will access an existing premises, create a contract, and add multiple payment terms. Finally, Amina will assign cost centers and link the payment terms to lease components. In this section, we'll look at how admins can control the visibility of terms on the accounting page. I'll start by going to the main menu and selecting Admin. From here, I'll open the Application Settings page. Under the Application Features section, there's a setting called Terms Accounting. With this setting enabled, users will be able to assign payment terms to distinct lease components at the contract level. By default, this is set to false. I'll switch it to true and click Save.
Hi, I'm Tracy, a contract administrator. Now that the setting is enabled in Admin, I'll access an existing premises under Allocation. I'll go to the Areas tab and ensure that the necessary areas are associated with the premises. If there are no existing areas, I'll create the required ones. Once the premises is active, I'll click the Create Contract button to begin creating the contract. I'll fill in the details in the Create Contract pop-up and click the Save button to finalize the contract. After creating the contract, I will navigate to the Rent table. In the Rent table, I will input all relevant payment terms, some of which may be linked to the premises areas I created earlier. Next, I will open the context menu and approve the contract. Hi, I'm Amina the accountant. I'll show how to associate cost centers and lease components to rent table terms in the accounting page. Once Tracy has approved the contract, I can now access the accounting page. In this step, I can see that all payment terms are retrieved from the rent table, with the same cost center assigned to each term, sourced from the premises level cost center. For example, if one payment term relates to Area A, which is used for retail, I can assign it to Cost Center 101, Retail Operations. Another term linked to Area B, which is used as warehouse space, can be assigned to Cost Center 202, Logistics. This setup allows for more accurate cost allocation based on how each part of the premises is used. I'll go ahead and assign cost centers to each payment term using the Cost Center dropdown. I'll also map each term to a lease component using the Lease Component Name dropdown. A payment term can be assigned to one lease component. A lease component can also be linked to multiple terms, but not if those terms have different cost centers. After validating the associations, I'll finalize the changes. After finalizing the contract in lease management, I transition to the accounting form to verify that the master agreement and contract have been created. Following the approval of the contract, various lease components are generated, each with the terms I associated them to. After ensuring that all related activation groups are active, the activation process can proceed. Once my contract is active, I can access the scheduled payments to verify that the posting details are visible under each payment term. Here, under the Scheduled Payments tab, I can see that the correct cost centers are associated with the payment terms, based on the cost center allocations. This way, accountants like me can allocate cost centers and lease components for accurate accounting and reporting. This process ensures that lease data in Nakisa Lease Management reflects operational and financial realities across different areas of the premises. Thank you for watching.